your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. Class of 2024, as we step out into the world, let us wield our education wisely and use it to create a future that is brighter, more inclusive, and more equitable for all. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to announce this year's senior class president, Lyric Cornick.
Good evening, everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the honored guest, Mallard Creek High School administrative team, and this year's valedictorian and salutatorian. Please stand as you are recognized. D. Ranking, Board of Education Vice Chair. Melissa Easley, Board of Education Member District 1. Dr. Crystal Hill, Superintendent. Dr. Ingrid Medlock, Chief of Staff. Nancy Brightwell, Chief of Recruitment, Retention, and Talent Development. Dr. Steve Esposito, Northeast Learning Community Superintendent. And our school representatives are Dr. Jared Thompson, Principal. Beverly Brown, Assistant Principal. Amelia Campbell, Assistant Principal. Kenneth Crump, Assistant Principal. Brittany Clay, Dean of Students, Helen Davis, Dean of Students, and Jared Norwood, Dean of Students. Thank you all for being a part of our graduation ceremony tonight. Friends, faculty, family members of my fellow classmates, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. My name is Lyric Cornick, president of the senior class, and it is an honor to stand in front of you all. Everyone here today is proud of you. Make sure you are proud of yourself as well. We were all brought here together as one for one final ride, a day of laughter, joy, tears, heartwarming goodbyes, and most importantly, love. As we gather here today, we are not celebrating an end, but we are here to start a new beginning. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives and our last graduation of our younger years, our last day together before we go out into the real world. All of our hard work, dedication, and determination has finally paid off. This is the moment to reflect on all the challenges we have overcome, the lessons and unforgettable friendships we have created over the years. So many good memories have been made, and these are memories that we will cherish forever. Class of 2024, we have navigated from the difficulties of remote learning to adjusting to alternating changes. Due to the pandemic happening, we didn't get to experience all of the opportunities that could have been handed to us. COVID had an impact on all of us, some worse than others, but it doesn't make anyone different here today. We have demonstrated resilience in the face of uncertainty, and despite the obstacles we have overcome, we were persistent and we persevered. I am beyond proud to say nothing stopped us from walking the stage together, and this is one of the biggest accomplishments we have achieved. Today we start this new chapter of our lives. Let us remember the importance of patience, the value of hard work, and the power of the community surrounding you. Let us continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, challenging ourselves to reach new heights and make a positive impact on the world around us. We have unlocked many skills, talents, and ambitions. Whether you decide to pursue further education, pursue your passion, or start new career paths, make sure you do it with conviction and purpose. As we all go our separate ways, always remember that Mallard Creek High School will always be a part of our lives no matter where life takes us. Be kind to yourself and everyone around you. It is our first time experiencing life. Don't take it for granted. Although we are unsure of what the future holds, we now stand at the beginning of endless opportunity, untapped potential, and the chance to make something of ourselves. I hope we all remain steadfast in our pursuit of excellence. The future awaits, and I have no doubt that each one of us is destined for greatness. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you. It is my pleasure to announce this year's valedictorian and salutatorian. Our valedictorian is Sanjana Tama, and our salutatorian is Harina Aluri. Congratulations. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome the class of 2024 valedictorian.
Good evening, fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends.
My name is Sanjana Thama, and it is an absolute honor to stand before you today as this year's valedictorian of the Mallard Creek class of 2024. Tonight, we celebrate not just our achievements, but the incredible journey we've shared over the past 4 years. For many of us, Mallard Creek became our comfort zone, and stepping out of it may be stressful or nerve-wracking, but I know we can all do it. From our first days as wide-eyed freshmen in online classes to finally starting in-school learning, we have faced profound losses, challenges, and remarkable victories. No matter what our futures hold, we all share this moment right now, united by our achievements and the journey we've taken together. So now let us all share this one final victory together. So through our efforts of resilience and determination, we have emerged stronger, and now as the class of 2024, we can proudly say we finally did it. Though we were the ones in the classroom, our journey was accumulation of efforts from parents, siblings, and loved ones, always by our sides, fueling our passions, and reminding us of everything we will achieve and the reasons why. Our successes also reflect the dedication of our incredible teachers and administrators. We've had the privilege from learning from truly remarkable educators who have guided us every step of the way. I would also like to shout out the best teacher and club advisor, Ms. Jennifer Ford, for sharing her infectious love of science and bringing it to the Science Olympiad team. Thank you for showing up to every competition and supporting us through every obstacle. Next, I would like to thank my loving friends who have taught me lessons that 13 years of school could never have. Thank you for putting up with me all of these years, especially with my incoherent texts and late night ramblings. They have truly shaped me into who I am today. I hope we can take a moment to look around us and truly recognize how the people in our lives have shaped us into better individuals. Rather than learning just math, history, or science, let us appreciate the lasting impact of our relationships and the valuable lessons we have learned from them. And let's continue to carry them forward into our futures. Last but not least, I would like to thank my parents, because without them, I would not be up here today. When they immigrated to this very city 20 years ago, they left their entire family behind and restarted their lives. The sheer amount of time and effort they put into raising me and giving me the best life possible is truly overwhelming. Although I do not thank you both enough, I love you always for putting me first, and I am forever grateful and deeply proud to be your daughter. Now enough with the sappy stuff. As we all get ready to walk across the stage and to the brink of new beginnings, I would like to congratulate each one of you for making it here today, even when we thought we couldn't, or when we couldn't make it through that one class. Sitting here tonight, let us reflect on the moments that brought us here together 18 years later, and all the faces that have passed through our lives, leaving us either scarred or shining brighter than we were before. I hope you all rise every time you fall, fight for what you believe in, embrace your differences, cultivate new perspectives, and together, let's continue reaching every milestone for the rest of our lives. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I wish you the very best in all your future endeavors. Thank you. I am now delighted to introduce your class salutatorian and my good friend, Harini O'Leary.
Good evening, esteemed faculty, guests, and graduates. I'm Harini O'Leary, and I am honored to be standing before you all today on behalf of the graduating class of 2024. Before I begin, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my parents who came to this country at a young age to achieve the so-called American dream. Your unwavering support and sacrifices have been the cornerstone of my educational journey. And to my brother, and I know he's gonna hold this over my head for the rest of my life, but from walking me to class in elementary school to helping me with my calculus homework at 1 a.m. while my notebook was flooded with tears, thank you for paving the path for me. Finally, to my fellow graduates, Friday, March 13th, 2020, a day that would forever change the trajectory of our academic careers, robbing us of our 8th grade graduations and our freshman experience. For a year, we found ourselves trapped behind screens, learning, or rather sleeping through classes, lost all of our motivation, and yet somehow made it to sophomore year. Coming back to school with our faces covered by masks, finding our way through Creek's confusing hallways, learning how to make friends all over again, and meeting classmates we'd only ever met over Zoom. It was almost as if that year there were 2 freshman classes. Junior year came along, a year full of uncertainty, sleepless nights, a whole lot of deadlines, and pre-senioritis, which is not talked about enough. And finally, in the blink of an eye, we were seniors. We became the students we once looked up to, the ones who carried student sections. Despite the very dreadful task of college apps, this was the year I made memories that even my senior box couldn't fit. And for that, I'd like to give a special shout out to my best friends, Sia, Avani, and Sanjana. You guys have been my pillars of strength and laughter since middle school. Thank you for celebrating my successes, gossiping with me, and being the reason I smile every single day. You truly did make high school feel like how they show it on TV. I'd also like to give a very special shout out to my AP research class, which felt like one big friend group. Our joint procrastination on the final project, never-ending yapping, especially from Ken and Sammer, and leaving the class to use the bathroom. It was people like them that made senior year so memorable, so bittersweet. Now for the inspirational part, because apparently I'm supposed to do that. I won't stand up here and tell you how to live your life after you walk out these doors, but I would like to leave you with a few pieces of advice, starting with a short personal anecdote. In junior year, I had applied for a vice presidential position in Interact Club. When I secured the role, the club advisor, Dr. D, asked why I hadn't aimed higher and applied for president, affirming that I had greater potential, but I just hadn't realized it yet. A year later, when I applied for president, taking his advice, I got the role. While the matter itself was small, it revealed a larger lesson, that it's easy to want to wait for the perfect moment or rely on external validation. But don't underestimate yourself, because true progress only occurs when we believe in our own abilities and take action. So, as we close this chapter of our life and turn the page to a new one, remember that this is the time to embrace uncertainty, to reflect, to grow. Whether you're going off to college, trade school, taking a gap year, or even if you have absolutely no idea what you want to do, it's okay to not know, to not have it all figured out at our age of 17, 18? But I encourage you to start saying yes to new opportunities, to new doors, because sometimes later becomes never. Or as my AP Lit teacher, Miss Halling, would say, carpe diem, my dear. And my last pieces of advice, in the immortal words of Stan Lee, with great power comes great responsibility. As I look into this crowd, I see a diverse set of individuals. We all look different, think differently, come from different places, and will go on to do different things. However, the one thing we all have in common is a voice. Your voice is your great power. So use it as a catalyst for change, to champion justice, equity, and compassion, to ask the tough questions. Use it to stand up for yourself, to advocate for others, to speak up against racism, against sexism, against genocide. Graduates, you are the strongest, most resilient people I know. After all, you did overcome senioritis, so difficult or impossible is just another Tuesday for us. Although our time as the class of 2024 has come to an end, this is merely the prologue of our futures filled with infinite possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, and wherever life takes you, I wish you all the best of luck. Now, I'd like to welcome our principal, Dr. Jared Thompson.
Good evening, Creek community. I am Jared Thompson, and I have the honor and privilege to serve this graduating class and our community as principal of Mallard Creek High School. To our esteemed board vice chair, board member, Superintendent Dr. Crystal Hill, stage guests, family, and friends, welcome to the Mallard Creek commencement ceremony. To the talented and resilient graduating class of 2024, congratulations. It is an honor to be standing before you on such a memorable experience, and I want to begin by extending my appreciation to our community members who have provided support to our students and staff this year. In addressing our staff to the right and left of our graduates, thank you for your dedication and time, in resources, energy, snacks, and even money this school year. Thank you for choosing to inspire, for choosing to lead, and for choosing to care for every student every day. Today marks a tremendous milestone for our graduates, but it's also a special moment in the lives of our graduates' families. Parents, grandparents, caregivers, I gratefully acknowledge you today, as your extraordinary love and support has been the foundation of today's victory for our graduates. I imagine this experience presents a sense of bewilderment of where has the time truly gone, a feeling of excitement looking towards the future, and a sense of immense pride. Your role as family has been extremely relevant in shaping the lives of our graduate. We applaud you and we thank you. Let's give our parents and families a round of applause. Graduates, I'll reiterate what our student leaders have already stated. This 13-year journey does not come down to one single ceremony. Today marks the culmination of your hard work, accomplishments, struggles, and even failures. I have observed your strength and courage as you navigated senior year, as these folks beside you have for the last 4. And I'm confident that you will take this experience and meet future obstacles with perseverance that has driven you to success and led you right here to this day. I've personally been blessed in my first year at Creek to walk alongside you and witness your determination and leadership, to partner with you, to honor our culture and cultivate an environment where we proudly state we live the Creek life. In preparation for this speech, I pondered what possible advice I could impart on a generation that has all the answers in hand, at their disposal 24/7. A group that's wondering right here in this moment why I wouldn't just plug in commencement address into ChatGPT and keep this thing moving. But I land upon something that was passed down to me from my own mother and father, both educators in my own life. They consistently cautioned me that even in the midst of our success, there are dangers of not fulfilling our true potential. The system of K-12 public education that you are about to conquer is one of many that you will navigate in life. No matter the tasks, the steps, or roadblocks, we have all set and envisioned our success in the future, our maximum potential, having vivid visions of how our ideal future unfolds to happiness and prosperity. It's inevitable we all meet challenges in the next decade to achieve this vision. However, it's not those external challenges in life that make our end vision so hard to grasp. What perhaps is our toughest obstacle is right in front of us as ourselves. We're also surrounded by the sea of mediocrity that surrounds us as we push forward. Whether sitting in moments of stress or relaxation, I caution you because there's going to be a slight push against your shoulder to say, this resistance right here should make you do just enough. Just enough to get by, it'll work out. And truthfully, that notion of doing just enough might just be correct. Most of your pursuits over the next decade can be sustained by doing just enough. But my deepest worry is that will not fulfill you. I've always been drawn to the American novelist Jack London because his storytelling, the depiction of conquering harsh environments. In his credo, he professed the words that have traveled with me in education through years now. He said, I would rather be ashes than dust. I would rather my spark burn in a brilliant blaze than to be stifled by dry rot. I would rather be a superb meteor, every atom of me in magnificent glow, than a sleepy and permanent planet. And the function of man is to live, not to exist. And I shall not waste my days trying to prolong them. I shall use my time. So whether our next step is joining the armed forces, our regional workforce, or heading to college, the biggest challenge ahead may be that you do not separate yourselves from those who do not match your talents, that do not match your potential, that do not have the same end goals, and those who do not seek to rebel against the comfort of doing just enough. Just enough can inevitably turn into a what if, and if there's one thing the families and the elders in the audience can agree on tonight, it's that what ifs may be the thing that keeps us up at night, and that isn't my wish for you. I believe wholeheartedly that each and every one of you are an absolute asset to the Charlotte community. I believe that mediocrity has no place in your life, no matter your passion, your craft, or the pursuits that you take. I can assure you that going all in will always be worth it, because it will leave no what ifs. Your motivation, mentors, families, peers, and a fiery internal dialogue that propels you to say, I will not just get by, I will conquer, and I will use my time. The folks on this stage and everybody that surrounds you loves you dearly, graduates. And your Creek community will always be here for you whenever you need us. Congratulations to the class of 2024. So now it is time to award our diplomas. Families, we ask that we collectively celebrate after all graduates' names have been called, but should you celebrate your scholar, please respect the following graduate after your child so that their name may clearly be acknowledged.
Coach James, your direction to the ramp. Take him to the ramp. The ramp. I can take the ramp. They ain't gonna pass me. Clay. Give me the car. But you're too far. Come on, James. Come on, James. You ready? James, come right here. You ready, James? Clay, Clay, turn him around. You're gonna go that way. Ready? James Dennis Robinette. Kelly Reed Whelm. Kira Ray Bryant. Dohani Areli Casco Maradiaga. Ezra Reginald Jackson. You ready? Rex Charles Keeley III. Rowan Hashem Abdelatif. Margaret Mamie Kamufewa Athel. Leslie Fernanda Aguirre Criarte. Akia Imani Eggers. Terry Angel Ajay. Phoenix Sine Aiken. Denson Alcantara. Alexis Sinclair Alexander. Ariana Chantel Alexander. Brandon Michael Alexander. Samir Bashir Al Hassan. Khalil Fareed Ali. Malika Faith Allen. Harini Alori. Darian Demetrius Alsbrooks. Yamin Taysir Al-Shib. Brianna Andrea Alvarez. Pablo Alvarez. Logan Daniel Anderson. Nairi Onye Andrews. Eliza Charlotte Angomas Rodriguez. Noor Saba Arab. Jada Nicole Armstrong. Olewukemi Faith Asuramu. Rayanne Osama Babiker. Ridge Logan Scott Brandy. Linnell Ayana Banks. Oscar Mael Barcenas Castellon. Jordan Amarian Barksdale. Jadon August Stefan Barnes. Amory Francisco Batista Sosa. Megan Kathleen Bass. Gabrielle Rosemary Bazil. Nicholas Gabriel Beamer. Kirsten Michelle Belcher. Alexa Capri Bellamy. Tyshawn Jahid Benjamin. Naya Nicole Bennett. Nathan Michael Benson. Nicholas Joseph Benson. Catherine Aurora Berry. Jasmine Ariana Bethia. Sion Neftali Bay Superville. Alana Iman Boyce. Kimaya Armani Bishop. Lauren Camille Bizulka. Anaya LaShawn Blackman. Anthony LaJoan Blakely. Caitlin Lee Blivens. Cameron Dre Blau. Elias Sidel Boger. Daisy Nayeli Bolanos Hernandez. Fiona Joyce Bouldershire. Lillian Yvonne Booker. JJ Bori Bunn. Addison Dame Boucher. Cameron Elise Bowler. Aya Amira Butanasa. Elizabeth Abigail Bramell. Jaziel Teresa Brewster. Christopher Norris Bridges. Ava Grace Brinkley. Cameron Giovanni Brinson. Jariah Kumari Bristow. Jasmine Lynette Brookins. Emma Courtney Brooks. Hold on. Chester Fenton Brown IV. Christopher Allen Brown Jr. Cameron Nathan Brown. Heaven Sanaya Brown. Jayla Lamari Brown. Nevaeh Angelina Brown. Victoria Nashay Butler. Akila Starlette Cadle. Kanye Larae Cadle. Roderick Sean Codwell. Jalen Johar Calhoun. Caitlin Catherine Call. Cameron Jemiah Camps. Zoe Rose Canty. Carlos Carter. Malik Isaiah Carter. Melanie Judith Castellanos Martinez. Angela Castillo Batista. Nia Marie Castro. Peyton Alexander Kaya. Darren Jermaine Chambers. Shyla Mariah Chandler. Kevin Chen. London Nasir Cherry. Chelsea Sunny Shabra. Reagan Alexandria Chisholm. Kailana Sarang Cho. Jayla Elise Civil. Nyasia Marie Clanton. Jada Anari Zara Clark. Orion Khalil Clark. Naquan Cole. What's your middle name? Andres Ignacio Colada. Kenda Quine Vera Conway. Amaya Nevea Cooper. Devin O'Neill Cooper. Lyric Rain Mackenzie Cornick. Zaire Jeremiah Cornick. Michaela Janae Council. Christian Alexander Covington. Michael Andres Cruz. Tamia Gabriel Curtis. Emmanuel Isidore Davy Jr. Gary Oliver Davis Jr. Dakari Lorenzo Alexis Davis. Emma Georgina Davis. Caleb Jacob Dylan Davis. Miles Alston Davis. Shakira Kamari Davis Steele. Michael Joseph DeClout. Dia Dajanay. Khadijah Naima Jope. Amari Tatiana Dixon. Lucinda Louise Cheyenne Dixon. Ivan Dominguez Heines. Aaron Winston Dotson. Dylan Tanner Drinkard. Macy Brown Dulaney. Haley Janaya Dunham. Barrington Anthony Dunn III. Amia Jatori Nicole Dunn Beard. Nicholas Amari Deshaun Early. Jameer Christopher El-Amin Williams. Amir Sakeen El-Amin. Mustafa El-Bashir Mohammed El-Bashir. Sally Manjour El-Khalifa. Tanaya Jada Epps. Brian Esteban Esparza Yanez. Serenity Kazaya Estrada. Kamari Rohan Facey. John Patrick Fenton. Kentzali Itzel Fernandez Jimenez. Eva Inez Fernandez Rojas. Jaden Amaya Fitch. Ryan Jermaine Fleming. Imani Samaya Forney. Kimora Devin Forney. Rosemary Elizabeth Fortner. Derek Alexander Foskin. Jeffrey Francois Jr. Taziah Shante Franklin. Zaria Nadeja Sanaya Franklin. Matthew Alexander France. Chelsea Elise Freeman. Denaya Deshanti Fuller. Jada Amaya Gamble. Amir Kyrie Garland. Kendall Nicole Gentry. Elijah Nasir Ghani. Tymira Shanae Glenn. Danielle Marie Good. Jayla Diane Good. Sydney Tiara Goodson. Isaiah Devon Graham. Avery Mikhail Gray. Jalea R. Gray. Isaiah Bernard Gregory. Destiny Elizabeth Greer. Morgan Jatoria Greer. Nerea Unique Grinnell. Diego Manuel Guevara. Tristan Dorad Hall. Alyssa Nicole Hammonds. Travis Fred Hammond. Khalil Isaiah Harding. Alicia Jada Marie Harmon. Amber Nora Harris. Enasia Zabri Harrison. Javon Heyman. Zamari Julian Herbert. Abraham Carlos Hernandez. Nia Nicole Hayward. Soraya Lavon Hibbler. Evan Andrew Hogue. Amir Tayshawn Hofflebega. Jaden Amaria Holiday. Jalen Talik Holloman. Ali Janae Horn. Dadrian Deshawn Horsley. Angel Dejanay Hoskins. Abigail Faith Hauser Lovelace. Keith Harrison Hubbard. Julia Christie Huff. Diana Markelo Huey. Ethan Gabriel Humphrey. Julia Claire Hunter. Faith Moriah Huntley. Jaden Michael Alexander Hutchinson. Mia Naomi Ibarra Lepe. Araya Jade Ingram. Braden Latrell Isaiah. Kayla Brianna Jackson. Nija Ariel Jackson. Tori Lorraine Jackson. Tierra James Hines. Miles Owen Jasmine. Jordan Ferris Jefferson. Destiny Desiree Johnson. Keyshawn Isaiah Johnson. Sakai Nemaya Johnson. Zaylin Makai Johnson Young. Donald Ray Jones. Harmony DeRay Jones. Baby Jamar Joseph Maitre. Antrell Deshawn Joyce. Jermaine Nimley Julius. Sarah Malunguma Kabongo. Celeste Jasmine Kamba. Eric Lamar Kemp. Jada Nicole Kimball. Nicola Kniesel. Journey Alacia Lampkin. Bryson Alexander Lane. Jaden Amir Leeper. Darius Tristan Lewis. Imari Alexander Lewis. Jemiah Charlize Lewis. Miani Angelica Lewis. Samaya Nakaya Denise Lewis. Rosa Ilana Lemon Anada. Kevin Lynn. Akaya Annette Lindsay. Jaden James Locklear. Carter Anderson Long. Sarah Elizabeth Loudon. Ayana Ariana Darnisha Lowry, Kalia Denise Lowry, Carlos Hamilton Lucas Jr., Blair Ashley Lucas, Antonio Montez Lucenti, Demarius Vontrell Lundy, Jayla Maxine Mackins, Brenton James McNeil, Koya Managot, Botis Sean Manuel, Isaac Daniel Maudes, Torrance Alexander Marsh, Walter Hagler Martin, Darren Martin Morris, Kevin Martinez Castillo, Riley Vaipu Letuli Massey Jones, India Najee Maxwell, Kian Faye Macbeth, Mabrock Kabir McCoy, Paige Elizabeth Madonna, Travis T. McFadden II, Zuri McKee, Jaden Amira Metis, Nia Megat, Christopher Antonio Merlo Bullerin, Jada Alexa Miller, Tyson Chandler Mintz, Mohammed Moewa Mohammed, David Lee Molina, Alisa Tale Moore, Karina Mahdi Morissette, Kareem Tommy Morrison, Shanique Lachey Morris Tedder, Zachary Everett Moyer, Nafisatu Guy Najee, Malia Shaynette Nesbitt, Ken Long Gwen, Skylar Kim Gwen, Trey Dylan O'Connor, Ifetu Abisike Obiori, Ayoalua Justin Ajumula, Anas Noor Ordi, Sia Salesh Panera, Ashton Montrell Parker, Ramatuye Papa Amadou Diop, Ava Christine Parkerson, Carter Edward Passfield, Avani Nimesh Patel, Harshi Gaurav Patel, Krisha Rudabara Patel, Miles Charles Patterson, Jaden Marley Payne, Ty Devon Pearson, Victoria Joy Perez, Isaiah Antonel Perez Andino, Jaden Jerome Pergerson, Ramaya Cherie Phillips, Gabrielle Olivia Pittman, Nair O'Shea Poole, Cameron Malik Rahman, Emiliano Ramirez Ballesteros, Destiny Martha Rose Ravenel, Caleb Thompson Reynolds, Kamaria Sierra Rhines, Brendan Charles Ridge, Persia London Riley, Tamia Simone Riley, Mahogany Janae Ribbons, Ricole Nicole Rivers, Camilla Coriel Roberts, Erin Renee Robertson, Anaya Linnae Robinson, Daniel Jamar Robinson, Sydney Paige Robinson, Christopher Rodriguez, Joseph Daniel Rodriguez, Jonathan Jaquel Romero, Mohammed Frederick Saba, Kareem Isan Safdillah. Abraham Saldariaga Duque. Durian Rami Salah. Isaac San Quentin Gutierrez. Morgan Mary Rose Saville. Keandre Linnell Sands. Austin Cameron Scott. Kulisa Keltiana Segar. Kalissa Keltiana Segar. Erin Elizabeth Settlemeyer. Riley Savannah Settlemeyer. Anna Pauline Shield. Cameron James Shropshire. Trinity Trinae Sims. Jaden Alexander Singer. Aiden Gingles Small. Maddie Ella Smith. Mariah Simone Smith. Patrick Jaden Smith. Saray Lonell Smith. Megana Sorij. Dodo Samaru. Keith Leander Tate II. Jayla Marie Taylor. Morgan Renee Stevenson. Cameron Daniel Stevenson Jr. Enchante Chajade Struthers. Warren Orlando Stooks III. Isabella Grace Serles. Mason Alexander Floyd Switzer. Sanjana Reddy Tama. Yazam Mahmoud Tegelby. Gabana Iman Taylor. LaMarcus Garcia Taylor. Mackenzie Nicole Taylor. Mikal Daniel Tekesti. Janae Naja Telfort. Takira Monet Terry. Alina Yasmin Thomas. Andre Isaiah Thomas. Eliana M. Thomas. Amani Janice Thompson. Kamaya Shanice Thompson. Mackenzie Anari Tillman. Christopher Michael Tinsley. Zalea Anaya Torrance. Miriam Traor. Connor John Trimble. Jerome Triplin III. Kevin Choya. Christopher Drew Tucker. Jamani Rashay Tucker. Jason Michael Turner. Alejandro Vargas Zeladon. Gonzalo David Vargas. Lorena Guadalupe Vasquez. Alexander Hilton Veal. Kendall Alexandra Weiss. Aiken Tai Vu. Ella Grace Wagenhofer. Jameson Nichols Walker Tyndall. Malik Xavier Wall. Imran Wardak. Ariana Perlia Washington. Jaden Washington. Christian Jordan Watkins. Cameron Caleb Eric Weston. Asa Sebastian Wheeler II. Isaiah Joseph White. Nathan Paul White. Zachariah Deshaun White. Claude Kenneth Wilkerson IV. Alexander Ward Williams. Dylan Ryan Williams. Jacob Gerard Williams. Janesha Nevaeh Williams. Lyndon Aday Williams. Tyson Christopher Williams. Ian Jamal Winston. Isaiah Deasia Wright. Joshua Emmanuel Wright. Keontae Maurice Wright. Geneva Nemetri Yatara. Yael Anaya Yisrael. Jayla Kirsten Young. Dua Zia. Amber Denise Aiken. Arsima Fakiri Zergwa. Michael Fakiri Zergwa. James Hampton Evans. Elise Diamond Gregory.
Graduates, please rise. By the authority vested in me as principal of Mallard Creek High School, the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of Mallard Creek High School. You may move your tassel to the left side, and congratulations.